Big news with Ethereum Classic. So there are three things I want to go over with Ethereum Classic because Ethereum Classic has been taking off lately. It has skyrocketed over 700% in the last month. It's up 50% in the last 24 hours. This has basically gone under the radar. People haven't noticed this, and people are just starting to notice that Ethereum Classic is really... it's the real deal. It's starting to take off, and it's not just a trash coin. It's not a scam. It has been around for a while. So first of all, let's go over what Ethereum Classic is. I mentioned this in a previous video. Then I want to go over why you may see some different prices of Ethereum Classic on different exchanges. People think, this is odd. So I want to go over that as well. And then finally, I want to go over a major institution that actually owns over 150,000 Ethereum Classic coins. So a lot of big news to cover, so make sure to stick around until the end. But right now, Ethereum Classic has hit all-time highs, and a lot of people have been talking about potential Ethereum killers. Analysts have been talking about Cardano, Polkadot, Solana, Binance Coin, and they're saying that all of these provide an alternative to Ethereum for DeFi applications. And while Ethereum Classic hasn't been one that people are mentioning, really, what a lot of the money coming into Ethereum Classic, the massive run we're seeing right now, seems to be fueled by essentially the cheaper Ethereum play that retail investors are looking for. Right now, Ethereum has skyrocketed to well above $3,000 per coin, and people are looking for an alternative to that that still has a lot of upside that may have still been built on the same blockchain, and that is Ethereum Classic. So right now, Ethereum Classic, for those of you who don't know, I mentioned it in a previous video, Ethereum Classic should not be confused with Ethereum. They're two very different things. They essentially separated from each other back in 2016 after a hard fork, after there was a disagreement over how to handle a hack on the system. Essentially, what Ethereum Classic is it's a section of the chain that did not revert after the hack. So essentially, it is the original code for Ethereum. Ethereum that we're seeing now, it has Ethereum 2.0, the update that's coming out, moving from proof of work to proof of stake. And so right now, Ethereum Classic essentially just is the original code that Ethereum was built on. No changes have been made, and that is the main difference. So that's the difference with Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. But right now, with Ethereum Classic, one thing I want to point out with it is that actually Ethereum Classic has a hard cap of 210.7 million tokens, and the pace of fresh supply gets reduced every time 5 million additional data blocks are added to the blockchain. So unlike other cryptocurrencies, unlike Dogecoin, unlike others out there, Ethereum Classic does have a hard cap of 210 million tokens. So that's something to keep in mind. Right now, one major investment bank like Trust has a lot of Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic right now, 160,000 coins are owned by Grayscale Ethereum Trust. So people are saying, ETC, Ethereum Classic, isn't legitimate. It has no chance against Ethereum. It's just so small. That's not really the case. 160,000 coins are owned by Grayscale Ethereum Trust. In addition to this, it is the 18th second most popular coin on Coinbase. It is, in terms of market cap, in terms of the top 20 of all cryptocurrencies out there, and that is it's a big deal. It's a big deal that Grayscale Ethereum Trust owns 160,000 coins. And then finally, the last thing I want to touch on is why we're seeing different prices on different exchanges. So Ethereum Classic on Coinbase, $116 per coin. Ethereum Classic on, let's say, Bitflyer.com, $98 per coin. On Gemini, we're seeing the price on CoinMarketCap, we're seeing the price at $105. So we're seeing anything from $95 to $115 per coin. People are wondering, why is that? And essentially comes down to the fact that because exchanges are not connected, prices vary very greatly depending on the buy and sell activity on each one of these exchanges. So essentially, Coinbase isn't connected to Gemini. Gemini isn't connected to Binance. They're all separate from each other. It's not like the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. For example, Apple stock is only traded on the NASDAQ. So if you buy or sell a share, it's all done through the NASDAQ on that one exchange. For example, Ethereum Classic is listed on multiple exchanges. It's listed on Coinbase. It's listed on Binance. It's listed on Gemini. So all these different exchanges list Ethereum Classic, and because it is decentralized, that's the whole point of cryptocurrency. It's decentralized. That is why we're seeing prices vary slightly from platform to platform. And the other thing is it's not so easy just to go ahead and arbitrage it and buy it on one platform, sell it on another, because it takes time to move it from one platform to another. It's not like an instantaneous thing where you could buy it on Coinbase and immediately sell it on, let's say, Gemini. It's not that smooth. So that's why we're seeing the price fluctuations. Yes, you could arbitrage it and, you know, buy it for one price on another, sell it on another platform. But the problem is it's not instantaneous. You can't just buy it on one, sell it on another instantaneously. So that's why we're seeing the price differences. But wanted to address a couple things with Ethereum Classic, and let me know what you guys think of it. Are you still holding it or are you not?